Hello Taurus, welcome. It's Sandra here from Wolf Moon Tarot. I hope you're all doing well wherever you are. This is your reading for the 4th to the 10th of April 2022 or thereabouts. It's a general reading, Taurus, so take what resonates. It won't resonate with everybody, but it certainly will with some. And just to say, it's nice to be back for a little while and looking forward to doing your reading again for you, Taurus. But so let's see. We'll start with the Oracle of Visions. Just to get your reading started. Excuse me. Alright Taurus, well first of all we've got number 33, and this talks about patience, having patience, waiting for the right move. So just waiting, with the Kingfisher, just waiting very quietly, very still, waiting for the opportune time to dive in to get himself his dinner, is a fish. So this is about having patience. The Kingfishers are very patient. They wait for the right opportunity. So this is about having patience, waiting for the right move in whatever that means for you. And then we have number 19, and this talks about contemplation. Contemplation, analysis, awareness, working things out, sorting things out, consideration, thinking things through. So we can see why those two energies, patience and contemplation, go nicely together. Alright, so we'll just get into the tarot now, and for those of you who are interested, this is the Druid Craft tarot deck. Quite a large deck, so it's not that easy to manage, but it is a lovely tarot deck. So what do we have for Taurus, please? 4th to the 10th of April 2022. What do we have for Taurus? 4th of April to the 10th of April 2022. So at the heart of your reading, we've got the heart of your reading, Taurus. We've got the root of the matter here, past influences, what's on your mind at the moment, at this time, the future going forward, and then something else your guides would like to say to you at this time. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the 5 of Cups. And the 5 of Cups is, this is nostalgia, perhaps a hint of regret here, because we've got the cups here that are all tipped over. So this is a sense of loss, but being focused on something that's gone, but probably not aware of what is fantastic that's waiting for you. If you do, once you can lift your head up and turn around, there's the fantastic opportunities and events and good fortune for going forward, just waiting for you. But it's just saying that perhaps at this time, or what has been happening, has been quite a preoccupation on something that you feel has gone. So perhaps a little bit of grief here and regret there for some of you, for some reason. So let's clarify, we'll clarify the cards on the table now. And for those who are interested, this is the Anna Kay Tarot deck. So could we clarify all the cards on the table, please, for Taurus? All right, Taurus. Oh, fantastic. This is the most opportune or positive card in tarot. This is the major arcana. It's the sun. And then the sun comes out, everything is bright and beautiful, cheerful and warm, isn't it? And it creates new life, new opportunities. We've got the sunflowers all opened up here. So, you know, a very, very positive message here with the sun coming forward for you. So things are going to brighten up for you and perhaps help to move you on from the Five of Cups energy. The sun also sheds light on situations, so perhaps things are going to become more illuminated, you're going to become more enlightened about something. All right, Taurus, so let's have a look at the heart of your reading. All right, we have the Tower and we have the Wheel of Fortune, two major arcanas right at the heart of your reading here. So I can see why the sun has come out now. I feel the sun is bringing opportunity forward, but it's also shedding light on a situation. And that situation is a tower. So I feel this is probably already happened or is around you at this time. The reason that you're having a tower moment, it's something that's destined. It's something that's destined to happen. Something that's destined to be. It's part of your destiny. It's part of your future for going forward. The Wheel of Fortune is turning, and it is turning in your favour, Taurus, although it probably doesn't feel like it at times. There's been a tower moment. It's like when the thunderbolt comes down and brings the tower down. It comes out of the blue. It's very unexpected. And it's a tower that you've built. It's one of your towers you've built over time. And it's been raised to the ground. And it's a big revelation, a big change. And it's felt quite destructive. However, whatever it is, it needed to happen to clear away something that needed to be cleared away. Ready for going forward in a new direction, going forward anew. Because with the Wheel of Fortune here, this is saying, yeah, this is your destiny, but something had to be cleared first, out of the way. All right, and it's probably that has been preoccupying you, Taurus. But that won't last. It won't last. Because remember, we've got the sunshine here. And this is part of your destiny going forward. So at the root of this, we have two kings. We have the King of Pentacles times 2. So King of Pentacles times 2. So the King of Pentacles clarifies the King of Pentacles, basically. So that's quite significant when we get the same energy coming through together in the same position. It's a significant message here. So at the root of this, the King of Pentacles. Now, this is either yourself, Taurus, you are a Pentacles energy, a Earth energy. This is either concerning yourself, very good with money, managing money, at the top of your game, always successful bringing money to the table, very grounded, very earth-based, very pragmatic. All this is concerning somebody connected to you, that somebody that's very much in control of the money, very much in charge. Again, very grounded, but very much at the top of their game, bringing money to the table. So this is either one person here, yourself or somebody connected to you, or we have a couple here. Two people who are very much into the Pentacles energy. And this could be yourself, Taurus, and somebody very much connected to you. So this is very much about money, a money situation, business, a career, work situation here. And that's at the root of this, and that's why the Tower moment has happened. But it's part of your destiny. So past influences. Okay, we've got the Princess of Cups and the Queen of Swords. So the past influences. The Princess of Cups is a very dreamlike energy. It's not gender specific. It's young, so it's a new. There was a new idea, a new aspiration, a new hope, a new dream in the past. And you can see the Princess of Cups is almost, she's got the cup up to her face, up to her mouth, like she's ready to drink from this cup of love, of hope, of emotional fulfillment. But her eyes are closed, so it's the very beginning, it's new hope, new dreams. The Queen of Swords is the clarifier, and the Queen of Swords, she's definitely not a dreamer. She's very pragmatic. She's very much in the moment. She doesn't waste time on being idealistic. She will cut away that which no longer serves her. But she is very much about truth, being real, being in the moment, doing the right thing. But thinking things through clinically, if you like. So we have a bit of a combination here of a dream, some form of a dream, a wish fulfillment here, hoping to have your dreams coming true. So there's that element, that energy in the past, Taurus, but combined with and clarified by thinking things through strategically, being pragmatic, being real, cutting away the dead wood to allow new growth. It's interesting, we've got autumn and winter here. So I feel this is something that was happening through autumn, the dream building up, and then through winter being more realistic, being more pragmatic, and just getting on with things. So that's the past influences leading on to the Tower coming down, and that's how it's felt. But again, something needs to be cleared, ready for going forward as part of your destiny, Taurus. So what are you thinking about? Yes, you're thinking about the Tower. You're thinking about what it is that's been raised to the ground, that's ended perhaps, or come crashing down. You're thinking about that. But that's a clarifier for the Ten of Cups. And the Ten of Cups is complete emotional fulfillment within your family situation, whatever family means for you, Taurus. So this is what you're thinking about. You're thinking about the family, you know, the emotions within the family, the love within the family, and how this Tower has impacted perhaps on the family or affected the family. All right, and that's what you're thinking about. So, okay, going forward, what do we have? Well, going forward, we have the Two of Wands and we have the Five of Pentacles. And the Two of Wands this is when you come to a fork in the road and you have to make a decision which way to go. So this is very much about making decision, making your mind up about things, choosing between one of two options going forward. And then clarified by the Five of Pentacles. So I feel the reason you're going to be, or some of you are going to be needing to have a reappraisal and perhaps decide on a way forward, is because of a feeling of a sense of lack, feeling left out in the cold perhaps, not having enough, you know, being down and out, that sort of an energy. Although the universe is saying there's all these beautiful pentacles in this lead crystal or lead glass window here. So there is plenty there, but your energy is feeling that a bit isolated and out in the cold, and, you know, feeling out of things. And it's that energy that, it's this Five of Pentacles energy that's going to bring you to a fork in the road and make you reappraise the direction that you're going in, Taurus. You know, make a decision to go down a certain pathway. Remember, this reading isn't for everybody, Taurus. It's a general reading, so it will have meaning for somebody, or for a few of you. And I'm sure you'll recognise your situation with the rest of the cards that have come out. I will get some more cards to clarify these energies going forward, but let's see what your guides want to say to you. Okay. Alright. This is starting to make some sense now. So what your guides want to say to you is, we've got the major arcana here, which is rebirth. And we have the Eight of Swords. So the rebirth, it is as it says on the tin. This is a completely new beginning now, new opportunities, starting afresh, leaving what's not serving you behind, and coming out anew, coming out with all your new experiences waiting to come in for you. It's like opening a book with blank pages. The pages are all there to be written, for you to write in for the next stage. So a complete time of rebirth. Learning from the past, you know, what went well in the past, what didn't go well. But, you know, a time to stand up and be counted. It's very much a judgment. This is the judgment card here. It's a time of rebirth. And that's what your guides want to say to you, Taurus. And a time of rebirth, a judgment call, it's never an easy time. It's not easy. That transition time from the old going forward into the new. It's not an easy transition. But it's all part of your destiny. We've had the Wheel of Fortune here, haven't we, next to the Tower. So it's all part of your destiny going forward. But the clarifier is the Eight of Swords, and this is how you're feeling about this time of rebirth. You're feeling trapped in your mind. You're feeling stuck in your mind, not knowing which way to go, not knowing which direction to go, you know, decisions to be made, but which decisions? It's that sort of an energy. So the ideas are going round and round and round in your mind, because this is a new thing. It's a brand new thing, Taurus. It's a brand new energy for you, a brand new life event here. And of course, you know, it's not straightforward. You're not to know. You haven't got all the answers yet. You've got to start to write in this blank book. So of course you're going to have worries and anxieties and insecurities going round and round in your mind. But do remember that some of it is you are holding yourself back. With the Eight of Swords energy, the young woman in the mirror, she could shake off the bandages that are tying her. She could take the blindfold off and she would see which way she's got to go forward. Sometimes we don't want to actually see the direction we're going to go in. For whatever reason, we just don't want to face it. We don't want to see it. So we keep ourselves wrapped up in the dark. All right. And this is what your guides want to say to you, Taurus, is they're acknowledging that it is difficult, this time of rebirth, this new beginning. It is difficult. It's difficult for anybody. But that won't last, you know. And it's difficult because this is how you're feeling. You're feeling isolated and you know, alone perhaps, out in the cold. But you know, it's not going to last. And it's all part of your journey, Taurus. Because we've got the King of Pentacles times 2 here, I feel this is something to do with work, business, career. And that's where the changes have all taken place. And of course that's affected you personally. But definitely we've got the family here, your position within a family situation. So there is a sense of regret or sadness about something that you've perhaps had to leave behind or that's gone. But there is fantastic opportunities, lots of good times, better things waiting for you now. And we've got the sun here, beautiful energy. But of course the sun is also enlightening you, and you are seeing things clearly. And the sun is going to shine the way and lead the way for you and help you to go through this time of change. So it's very much about being patient, you know, waiting for the right time to act, to make a decision. And, you know, just contemplate, just think things through. Don't be hard on yourself, Taurus. You know, things don't happen overnight. It takes time, especially when there's a major change happened, which I can see has happened here on the table. So be kind to yourself, give yourself time, you know, allow things to evolve. Evolve naturally. But remember, you're not on your own here. There is people around you that are looking after you and supporting you. Alright Taurus, that's your reading. Let's get 2 final messages for you from the Sacred Traveller. Let's see what the Sacred Traveller would like to say to you at this time. What's the message for Taurus, please? What's the message for Taurus? Whoops, they've all shot off the table. Bear with me. There's too many there to look at. Alright Taurus, we have distant thunder, clear the air, and we have mystic healer, healing energy flows through you. Alright, so distant thunder, it looks like there's a thunderstorm brewing, but it's something necessary to clear the air. So when energy and pressure builds up in the atmosphere, then we have to have a thunderstorm, don't we, to clear the air, to freshen everything up. And it's the same with in our personal life, in relationships and situations, that sometimes things build up, and then there has to be a little bit of a debate, or words have to be spoken to clear the air. So it looks like there's some form of something building up that will be clarified, will be cleared, and it perhaps is going to help you for going forward. You know, making your decisions going forward, helping you to move on from what's gone now, and help you going forward with this time of rebirth. But you're going to bring your healing energies into this equation. You're going to help to heal this situation, Taurus, and you're being supported by the universal healing energies. So the healing energy is going to come to you and it's going to flow through you. So you're going to be very instrumental, Taurus, in healing a situation that is perhaps building up, and you may not be aware of it at this time. You may be, for some of you may be aware of something, but you may not be aware of it. But it's going to be fine, because you're going to be bringing your healing energy and the universe is going to support you with that. All right. Okay. Well, that's your reading, Taurus. I hope whoever it was for, you've recognised your situation, and that this reading has given you a little bit of support and clarification on your situation. But good luck going forward, and I'll just bear with me a minute. Right, I beg your pardon, Taurus. Before we go any further, I did say, didn't I, and I'd completely forgot, that I was just going to get 1 or 2 more cards out for the Two of Wands and the Five of Pentacles going forward. Okay, so let's see. I did promise that, so I had forgot, so I'm sorry about that. So just very quickly, let's clarify the Two of Wands and the Five of Pentacles, please, to complete Taurus reading. Two of Wands and the Five of Pentacles, please, for going forward. Let's have a look. Okay, yes, we've got the World. We've got the World that's come out, so an ending of an old cycle. I'm getting ready for a new cycle going forward. And then the Five of Pentacles, yes. We've got the Eight of Swords here, which is fear-based thought. So we've had the Eight of Swords here. So the cards are repeating themselves. So it's fear-based thoughts here, anxieties, worrying. That it's making you feel sort of a bit out and cold on your own with this situation, and it's all to do with the completion of an old cycle. Things moving on, this time of change, having to make decisions, which way to go forward. And it's all to do with that, Taurus. Alright. But look here, what we've got here. We've got the Lovers and we've got the Ten of Cups. So the Ten of Cups, this is what you were thinking about. And here it is again. So complete emotional fulfillment is on the cards for you, and very close relationships. You know, these are two people who are on the same page. Very close, a lot of love here. There's a lot of love here. Possibly a marriage, but definitely, you know, with the family, the omens are really, really positive for happiness, complete emotional fulfillment for going forward. So just to bear that in mind at this time of this transitionary time of rebirth, time of change. As I say, it's never easy, but it's going to be worth it, and it's part of your destiny, and I'm gauging it's part of your family's destiny also going forward, Taurus. Well, I'm going to leave it there, but good luck going forward. And until next time, bye bye for now.